Hi, Bedford Chiropractic Clinic, Dr. Sandhu here. Today in this short video, what I want to do is I want to just show you sort of what an adjustment looks like, so that you have a clear understanding of what your adjustment, or what's going to happen in your adjustment. So the way that I work is that I scan the spine and we basically treat what we find. So it's not a stock treatment. The treatment is very, very specific to you. And we actually are looking for where the body is out of alignment, and that's what we're going to adjust. So we've got very kindly, one of our lovely patients here has agreed to be our super patient for the day, and he's going to allow us to video this. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at sort of the foot length here, and we can see that there is a shortage of about a centimetre on the right compared to the left. That is an indicator. Okay, this is an indicator which chiropractors have been studying for over 60 years. And what they found is that when we change that position there, the leg can either do that, what it's doing with David at the moment, or sometimes it can do that. And both of those are indicators, again, of a problem that is occurring here in the pelvis or in the lumbar spine. In this case, what that's telling us is that there is an issue here with what we call the sacroiliac joint, and that is right there. So the way that I would address that is I would release the tension out of the muscles just right here in the sacrospinous, sacrotuberous ligament, and also in this little trigger point right there. Can you feel that there?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, because by releasing that, immediately we create a change. And you can see now that the legs are on level, okay? And they're a little bit more level there. So that's what I need to do. Now the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to use this tool here. It's called an activator. This is the latest design on the activator. It's the 5th innovation. And what it does, it puts a very sort of shallow but incredibly fast thrust through that point there. And that thrust will basically create a muscle relaxation sort of over that area and in that joint, and create a slight sort of realignment of that joint. So this is what it looks like. So we're just going to go right there underneath the sacrospinous, sacrotuberous, and then we're going to go right to the trigger point there. And by releasing that, we've got an equalization of the feet there. But now we're going to work our way up the spine. So we're just going to check the sacrum. And we're just checking there. And just come here a second for a minute. So you can see, if I adjust the sacrum there, that way, it levels. If I adjust the sacrum that way, it doesn't. So that tells us there's a little bit of tension here in the sacrum. So I'm just going to release that tension over there. And again, we're just looking to sort of create a level indicator there. Lift your bottom up for me, David, and down. That's great. Now your right arm behind you. That's perfect. Now each movement that I'm getting David to do, they found over 60 years of research, has an impact on one of these vertebrae. So what we're doing is we're actually screening the vertebra to look to find out where is the problem, what do we need to adjust. Left arm behind you. That's great. Both arms behind you. That's great. And we can see that the indicator has changed again. So that tells me there is an issue around L2. So I'm just going to do that now. Both arms behind you again. There we go. Now right arm above your head. Okay, and both arms above your head. And we're just working our way up the spine, arms back, head to the right, and head to the left. Okay, you can see that when David turns his head to the left again, there's been a change. So that tells me that there's a little bit of tension around C2, so just turn your head to the left, David, for me, please. And we're just going to create a little adjustment there. And head to the center again, and now to the left. That's great. So you can see he's level again. Perfect. Now lift this leg up for me and push out hard as you can. Good. It's nice and strong. Push out for me hard as you can. And he's nice and strong. Good. Thank you, David. Would you mind turning over for me, please? Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're just going to check the shoulders and the arms. So, very. That's it. Now, David, just push back towards me as hard as you can. Okay, and push back towards me as hard as you can. Okay, so we've got a weakness there in the elbow there, and this side, push back towards me, and he's nice and strong. So there's a difference, and of course in the body there shouldn't be a difference. Right should be the same as the left. So we're just going to test something. Turn your head to the right there, or to the left for me, push it towards me. That's it, now turn your head the other way, and again. Okay, so there is a weakness here in the elbow. The elbow is slightly misaligned. So what we're going to do is we're just going to adjust the elbow now. David, is any of this been painful?
No.
No.
Not at all.
Not at all. Brilliant. Push back towards me now, as hard as you can. Okay, and I can put my body weight back into the elbow there, and the elbow's holding. Now, we know that with David that there's a history of sort of a weakness in this arm, and we're actually now sort of at a stage where we're working on rebuilding sort of the muscle and strength back in there. And that's one of the ways that we like to work with you, is we want to sort of obviously correct the issue, but then it's a question of sort of rebuilding the muscle strength and the stability back in the joints, because obviously, you know, otherwise it's going to keep recurring. And we want the joints to heal, but more importantly, we want you to create the muscle stability in there for you to be able to do what you need to do without having to worry about it. Okay? So that's an indicator of what sort of chiropractic care here at Bedford Chiropractic looks at. And David, if you wouldn't mind just looking at the camera there for me, that's fine. And it's quite painless, and we look forward to helping you. Thank you very much.